Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Sephora Sale Haul Part 2. If you haven't watched Part 1, please go find it. It should already be uploaded by now, hopefully. And Part 1 is all my skincare. It is all the hair care, all the things that were not makeup related were in that video. I have a lot of stuff. I don't want any judgment. It was a sale and Mama had to take full advantage of it. Another reason why there's a lot was because there's a lot of brands that I really wanted to try out that maybe I haven't tried out in the past, and I figured, you know what, I'm home on quarantine, I could do a lot of research on each item that I'm purchasing, might as well go ahead and haul these things that I really wanted to try for forever. So this one's gonna be a long one.
Let's go.
And I know that it's bad to be grieving the end of something that never happened.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be super quick. I say that now, but who knows how I'm gonna be halfway through this video. But I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as I can because I don't want you to be here all day. I don't want to be here all day, and we have a lot to go through. So I'm gonna start off with the brands that I only have maybe 1 or 2 items, and then lastly will be the like mother load where we have Charlotte Tilbury and Tom Ford, where I picked up
a lot.
and I really mean it. Like, I picked up too much. So let's get into this. The first thing that I got was the Too Faced the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. This one was one that was going in and out of stock as the sale was starting. So I'm really excited that I was able to get my hands on it. These nudes look absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to use it. I find that the mattes are something that I could easily wear for work each day, and then I could easily pop this shimmer onto the center of my eye in the evening if I was like doing a last minute date night. So love this. I got one item from Giorgio Armani, and it is the Luminous Silk Multi-Purpose Glow Concealer. I have the Power Fabric Concealer and I have the Luminous Silk Foundation. I really struggled trying to find a shade for this guy, and I really debated even picking it up because the reviews were hit or miss. Some people were saying they were amazing, and then other people were saying that it wasn't enough coverage for them. I think I'll probably use this for when I'm on the go and just want a lightweight concealer. I love the applicator on here. I think it looks so cool, and I definitely think that this shade will indeed end up working for my skin tone. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter, but I find that it'll probably blend really well once applied to my face. I will keep you guys updated once I finally use this. I think I'm gonna end up doing a get ready with me using all the products from the Sephora sale. So I'm excited to do that. I got my hands on the Patrick Ta Brow Shaping Wax. I got the tinted color. I was hearing that people that got the translucent one were saying that there were little like flecks in your eyebrow. And I obviously didn't want that. So I got the tinted one. I tried to use it just once, to be honest, and I had already put a brow gel in my eyebrows, and so I feel like maybe that's why it didn't quite work the way that people were describing it did. So I can't wait to use this again. I know that they were saying that it doesn't work on its own. It's not going to have anything, like it's not going to show any pigment, and that you have to spray something on it to kind of activate it. So I'm interested to see how this guy is actually going to work out. I know that it's for if you want more of that kind of feathered laminated brow look. To be honest, if you could see my eyes, I like my eyebrows to be very sculpted, mainly because they, to be frank, suck. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this could possibly do for my brows. I only got one thing from YSL, and it is their 3D Glow Powder. I don't think it comes in other colors. It's just this one universal color, and I got it because I love the packaging. I am like such a fan of this beautiful pink and gold. I find it beautiful. I can't wait to have it just sit on my vanity and stare back at me. But it is a very subtle glow. It's something that I would probably put on almost like that Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder, where you just put it on after everything. You don't use it as a highlighter, you just use it for that little glow. So that's probably how I'm going to use this guy. I got 2 things from Hourglass. I got their new Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. I was like watching their website and just waiting for this guy. I've really been eager to see what the sprayer is like. It has a beautiful mist to it. It reminds me of the Glow Recipe Ultra Fine Mist, which I love. Got one other thing from Hourglass, and it is their Ambient Lighting Blush. I'm a huge fan of their blushes. I have all but two. The two that I was missing was Mood Exposure and then Radiant Magenta. I tried Mood Exposure in the store with an actual brush, and I don't know, I just wasn't like a huge fan, but Radiant Magenta seems like it'll be absolutely beautiful, especially on my skin tone. And everyone that's tried this knows that you really can't swatch it. It's not going to do it any justice. It's really not going to show you the payoff or the true color. You have to go in with a brush to really see the magic of these blushes. Next item I got was a Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. I know that they just came out with their pen for this guy. I didn't pick it up. I don't even know if I even searched for it on their website, but I've tried this concealer before. This is actually a restock. I had finished it up before, and I rarely finish concealers because I could try out so many, but this one was one that just spoke to me. I love it. I got the color Dulce de Leche. Pretty sure that's the same color I got last time, and it just seems beautiful. They are not kidding when they say it is a high coverage concealer. It really does give like the ultimate coverage. Look at that. Like, look at that. I love this. I did get a mini of their blush bouquet in rose gold. I couldn't find it in the bigger size, and this does seem to be the only like color that I like. They had another one that I ordered during the sale, and I just wasn't a fan of it. I think it was like coquet. I don't know how to pronounce the word. Whatever. It's like, it didn't work for me. It was the one that was like a light pink and like a bright pink, but they were a little bit too cool tone. This is more rose gold, and I think that this will actually work perfect as just like an everyday good blush. And this was the rose gold one. Look at that cute packaging. I love it. I'm pretty sure I've seen like phone cases with that same kind of like prism shape on it. The last thing I got from Jouer was a Skinny Dip Collection Powder Highlighter in the shade Tan Lines. I already have two. I have Citrine and I have one more. I can't remember the name, but I love those blushes. They have such great color payoff, and this just seems like it'll be absolutely gorgeous. Let's swatch it and see. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Yeah, I love it. I couldn't find scissors before I started this video, so you're just gonna have to look at the packaging. In true Pat McGrath form, this still comes with those gold sequins in there. It is a Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I got the shade medium. This sold out. It was another one of those items that sold out during the sale, and I just had to patiently wait on the website until it got back on stock. I can't wait to use this on my under eyes and really see like the true magic of this thing, because I have the concealer. I love the concealer. I have the foundation. Lord knows I have way too many eyeshadow palettes from Pat McGrath, so I am so excited to try the under eye powder. You're gonna hear me say so excited for everything, because I've literally watched this bag of Sephora goodies just grow and grow every single day throughout the sale as more boxes came in, and I'm like dying and fiending to use it, but I can't because I wanted to haul it for this video. 2 items from Kosas. I got the Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. This I actually got in the deep shade right when the sale started, and I quickly realized it was way too deep for my skin tone. So I ordered the medium color, and this seems like it'll work a lot better against my skin tone. And then I got their concealer that everybody was raving about, the Revealer Concealer. I don't know my shade in any of their stuff, so I just got the shade 7 based on the model, because I wanted to do something that was a shade or two lighter than my skin color for my under eyes. This does look like it's going to be extremely bright though, and I hear that it's a full coverage one, so I'm just a little worried that it might be too much for my under eyes, because I don't want it to be like obviously like too bright, you know? And so that is that. Oh, that is a full coverage. Look at that. I don't know if I just put too much on my hand or what, but it is a lot. Well, the next two things that I got were from Ilia. It was in everything that was selling out was everything that was in my wish list, and these are the two, I don't know why the different packaging, but they are the Color Haze Multi Matte Pigment. This one is a shade Before Today. These are the ones that you could put on your lips or you could put on your cheeks and wear. Oh, this one's really light. I don't know, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna like this one because it is really light and I don't think it works with my skin tone. Just being honest. Look at that. Yeah, it really just like, it just disappears into the skin. And even though I don't want my blush to be too much, I definitely want it to show up. So that I might have to test out. It might actually have to go back. But I also got the color Waking Up. This one I think was a little bit deeper of a color. Let's see if this color is any better. That is the other color right here. Oh no, it actually shows much better. So I don't know if you could see, this was Before Today and this was Waking Up. I'm still blending Waking Up, but I could see that, you know, whereas the other one I couldn't quite see on my, I can't quite see in my skin. Yeah, I think this second one will work and then the first one might be a dud. Just on my skin tone. I think if you're a fair complexion, the Before Today color will probably be perfect for you. Next thing we got were a few things from Natasha Denona. I got the Mini Glam palette. This is one that I've kind of just been watching and it's so cheap. You might as well just pick it up. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's just the perfect, if you hear that noise, it's because I throw all the packaging into the trash right over there. This seems like the perfect everyday eyeshadow palette. And I am obsessed with these colors that are in here. This matte looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at these. I love it. Oh God, that's beautiful. All right, so this for sure keeping. Got the I Need a Nude lipstick in the color 3B Sammy. You'll find all my lipsticks that I wear are the same color. I don't like to do anything that's too bright because I can't wear it for work. But this one, oh, that was a crappy swatch, but look at that color. And you're probably like, what color? But it is a perfect nude. A perfect nude. Put that with like a nice brownie lip liner and that is perfect for work. I have to wear a nude lipstick to work and I find that if I get something that's creamy and not drying, it won't chap my lips throughout the day. Got the Artist Couture Silk Cream lipstick and I got it in the shade Adore Me. This is another kind of nudie color that I was wanting to try out. Oh, I love this. With this being so amazing, I kind of want to try out more of the Artist Couture lipsticks because this was gorgeous, was it not? I'm gonna try out more. I think I have to. It's now required. I don't know how I jumped from Natasha to Artist Couture, but the last thing I got from Natasha, and I already took out the packaging, was this massive palette. And as you all probably saw during the sale, this was on sale for $44.50 and then you did the additional 20% off. And I think it was originally like $90. So I got it, duh. Let's swatch this. So, oh, okay. I like that. That is bright. Back to Artist Couture, I did get the Supreme Nudes eyeshadow palette. This sold out 1,000 times and everybody was swatching it. I had to get my hands on it and I did. And look at that. I already opened it because I was like, oh, I want to try. And look at that color. Oh, I mean, it does look very similar to this shade right here from Natasha that I just swatched, does it not? But this actually has the most beautiful like bronzy gold / greenish color. I love it. I got a Nars bronzer in the color Casino. I've never tried any bronzers from them. I have a whole bunch of their highlighting palettes or blush palettes or eyeshadow palettes. And I just wanted a bronzer to try out. I felt like Laguna might have been too light for my skin tone, and so I felt like Casino would have been perfect. So I'm excited to test this. With bronzers, I don't want to swatch them really because it really doesn't give you a good indication of what it's gonna look like on your face, in my opinion. Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. I have the All Nighter setting spray and I really like it. I use it all the time. I have backups of it from the last sale, and so I wanted to try out the face primer to see what it would be like. So I'm gonna put a little on my hand just to test, like not test, but to feel the formula. There's no scent really, and it's just silky smooth. It doesn't have that super silicone-y feel to it, so I like it so far. Let's kind of see how all the other makeup applies to this, huh? All right, the Sephora Lash To Go. I thought I was gonna be clever and get this, take the coupon, and then like just buy the item, but you can't use the Lash To Go coupons for the free mascara online. You have to use it in store, just in case anyone was wondering. But I find it such a good deal because you do get these 5 trial size mascaras, and then whichever one you like, you redeem it for a free one, and essentially you got 20% off the mascara, and then you got free travel size ones so that the next time you travel you don't have to bring your full size. Long story short, I'm getting the Fenty one. That was the one that everyone was already talking about and I really wanted to try. The only other one that is in here that I've tried and loved was the Lancome Monsieur Big, and I love that. I already have a backup, so I don't need to get that. The next item is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation and 4N. I have a whole bunch of Dior foundations. They are amazing as far as shade range for my skin tone. And I had a Dior Forever foundation that was like in a matted glass from years ago, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And then I saw that they discontinued and then made a Dior Skin Glow and then a Forever like matte version. I got the Skin Glow because I have a lot of mattifying primers already, so I figured this one would be good. I got one other thing from Dior, and that was the Dior Lip Glow in 012 Rosewood. I just felt like I don't wear a lot of chapstick, and if I'm on the go and I'm not really wearing a lipstick and just want to put like a lip liner and like something to just moisturize my lips, this one would be good. And I'm just gonna put it on the edge there so you could see the color. Oh, it's like a nice lightweight color. No insane fragrance to it, but I don't know, it's something that I just wanted to try. I like the packaging, and I could use this for when I'm at work when I need a more subtle lip. I got a few things from Milk Makeup. I got their Flex Concealer, and I got this because I use the Flex Foundation Stick and I love that thing. I have a backup already, and so I wanted to try out the concealer, and I got the shade Golden Honey. I believe my shade for the foundation is Golden Tan, and so I just wanted to try what the concealer was like. This I find will be probably perfect once blended out. It's very bright. I got a lot of concealers this time around. Kind of surprised with myself. Actually no, I'm not surprised because I only got one foundation, so I find if I get a few more concealers, it's okay. I did get their, what is this called? Kush Lip Balm, and I got it in the shade Bubble. These are another thing that were on sale, and then you got the percentage off, and they were on sale for $11. So this is the Dior Lip Glow, and then this right here is obviously the Kush one. Another very subtle lip balm. I have the one that is just it's clear but it's green. It's like the Kush lip balm. That's just like the translucent version, and I like it. So I figured I might as well get like a colored version of that, which is pretty, just very subtle. We're about to get into the meat and potatoes of this video, and if you're like, what are you talking about? I thought we were in the meat and potatoes. We're not. These were all just the soup and salad prior. So I got a few things from Gucci mascara. I really was excited to try out their mascara. I love the packaging. It's kind of reminiscent to that YSL glow powder I was talking about. I feel like a lot of brands are doing this more pink and gold color. I love it for my vanity. But brush was so cool and there were so many good reviews. So I got this guy, focus, and there you go. So I find that this pointed end will probably be good for lower lash line. 3 lipsticks. I already had one of their matte lipsticks in Virginia Fleur de Lis and I liked it, so I figured I would get one more matte from them, and I got the color Peggy Taupe. Let me wipe off this concealer that's on my hand so that we could swatch these lipsticks out. So this is Peggy Taupe 204. This is the matte one. I think the packaging on these guys are so cool, very art deco-y. And then look at this, the packaging, I mean the attention to detail even on here, just like how other lipsticks have it branded on there. So Peggy Taupe, look at that, I like that. I got Mildred Rosewood. This packaging, just you wait. This I think was the sheer lip color. And this is number 203. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so feminine and so beautiful. And I'm gonna swatch it right next to that other one. It is for sure a sheer. It's this guy right here. And I mean, it still has a lot of color for a sheer lipstick. The last one I got was another one of the sheer lipsticks. I'm used to wearing so many mattes, and this time around I really wanted like a whole bunch of just moisturizing sheer lipsticks. So this one you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so dark. This is Marina Violet. I'm gonna swatch it right next to that Mildred Rosewood. This has intense color payoff for being a sheer lipstick. It's this one right here. Look at that. It has just as much color as the matte lipstick, don't you think? So this this will have to be like a date night color. These, like the packaging on here are just so worth it. We are close to the end, and when I say the end, I mean like we only have 2 more brands to cover. We're gonna do Charlotte Tilbury and Tom Ford. I have tried only a handful of things from Charlotte Tilbury, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna try out more this time. And when I say more, I mean, I got 3 lipsticks, I got 3 lip lighters and an eyeliner, 3 of their Eyes to Mesmerize, airbrushed flawless foundation, and then the Hollywood Flawless filter, flawless finish powder, and 3 eyeshadow palettes. I'm crazy. I know it, and it's okay. It's okay. This is a safe place, and we're about to dive in. So I never thought that I was gonna be able to find a shade in anything in Charlotte Tilbury, but after watching reviews and digging around, I found some stuff. So I hope you're ready. And I'm gonna do a 1 brand tutorial on her line so that you can better see everything that I'm talking about. This is a lipstick Walk of Shame. I'm telling you, we're just gonna run through these guys, okay? This is gonna be a marathon. This is Walk of Shame. Glowing Gen lipstick. These ones are refillable. Cool. Right. Glowing Gen is this guy right here. And open this packaging, how dope. Okay, and this is the last lipstick I got. So you could tell that this last one is a matte, the first one was probably a matte, and the middle one is probably like a satin, just based on how it's like appearing on my hand. And yes, they're all very similar shades. No, do not judge me. I still like them all, still need them all. Pillow Talk eyeliner, the one that came out with that whole collection, and that is it right there. Just like a burgundy but brownie color. 2 medium Pillow Talk 2 medium lip liner. That is that shade right there. And then I got, what is this? Walk of Shame to accompany the lipstick. I don't know why I brought you in so much closer. And then I'll swatch that right under that Pillow Talk. You're quickly finding I like like a certain shade. That is a walk of shame right there. Did I get any other lip liner? I got one more. I thought I was done. I got Love Trap. This is another gorgeous. I'm gonna swatch it right next to that top one. Very, very similar. Maybe too similar. Okay, so on the end right there is Love Trap. And then that first one there, I don't know if you're seeing this. That first one there looks very similar to the Pillow Talk. So that's kind of why I swatched them side by side. So, I mean, very similar. I think this one might be a little bit more pinky. So, little deal. Even if they are similar, I know I'll use it because it's a shade that I like. So, I didn't show you, but these were all of the packaging for the lipsticks for the Charlotte Tilbury ones that I got. So, this one was the Viva La Vergara. This is Glowing Jen, and then that one's her classic packaging. Beautiful. These are so beautiful. Another like Art Deco-y type of design. Flawless Finish Powder. This is the one that everybody was just raving about as like an under eye powder. So yes, it's lighter, but it's meant to go under your eye to just brighten everything up. That's fine. I will try that out and see. I had to pick up the Ice to Mesmerize because I have it in Star Gold and I love it and I just wanted more colors. So this is Betty. I think this was the one that was supposed to be gold. Oh wow, a lot came out with that. Let me just close this before I spill. These are a great eye base. I find that the Star Gold one that I have right now, I can't use it on its own. I have to use it with, sorry, let me wipe my hands. I can't use it on its own. I have to use it with a primer or it does crease in my eyelid. So I had to get more of these, but I'll definitely wear it with an eyeshadow primer. This one is Mona Lisa. I'm gonna swatch that right under Betty. It is more of like a taupey bronze, in my opinion. I like these because if I'm in a rush, I could just quickly place them down, put an eyeliner on, and then I'm good to go. I got those two, and then I have one more, which is Marie Antoinette. And so having these three plus a Star Gold would put me at 4 of these. This one is, and here, I didn't even show you. This is what it looks like. And it's kind of moving around. It's a lot, it kind of reminds me of the MAC paint pots, but a lot more liquidy. So gold, and then like a bronzy, and then like a champagne-y, silvery kind of color. I bought the foundation, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the funniest thing. You know how they give you a little sample like paper and it has like 4 or 5 colors on it? I was like, you know, let me just see what this looks like. And I got the shade 9 on there and I put it all over my face and I really liked it. It was too light. It was like a little light. So I got this one in 10 and I think that this one will work perfectly. It seems like it's a little, I don't know, it's very full coverage in my opinion, but I find that that'll match my face perfectly. And then I had to get this Hollywood Flawless filter because it's like anytime you Google Charlotte Tilbury, this is what comes up. And so this is the Flawless filter, this is the foundation. It seems like it's almost darker in this, but let's watch. And then I see people that use this almost like a tinted moisturizer. It has a little applicator, and then I'm going to show you it next to the foundation. This is it right next to the foundation here, and then swatched out, it's a little bit lighter, but that I tried this, and when I put it on at first I was like, oh, this is too orange for my face, but it looked beautiful. It like adjusted its shade to really match my face, and I wore it on its own with just a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and it was stunning. So very excited. I finally took the plunge and picked up some stuff from Charlotte Tilbury. I got 3 of the eyeshadow palettes. I have the Queen of Glow right here. This was one, I thought it was a limited edition, but I guess it's not. So that is that, a lot more warmer tones. I'm not gonna swatch these because we're gonna be here forever. I have Bella Sophia. I guess this is Dolce Vita. They renamed Dolce Vita to this one. And I wanted to get different kind of tones. So this one's beautiful. And then the last is Exaggerize. Exaggerize. It reminds me of like Smize or Spirit Fingers. But here is Exaggerize. The only thing I'm not worried, but when I looked at these two together, I was like, what? These are so similar. And then here's the three that I have. As you can see, I kind of went into the Queen of Glow because I just had to see what it was like. But Exaggerize is more, it seems like it's more cool tone. And then, actually I lied, this was Exaggerize in the center. Queen of Glow is right here, and then Villa Sophia is right here. So I got these three. Last brand, and then we're done. Tom Ford. Tom freaking Ford. I didn't get any lipsticks. The lipsticks were so expensive and I just couldn't decide. I had a difficult enough time already. But I purchased, I know I got the Nars bronzer, I got the Kosas bronzer. I had to get a Tom Ford bronzer. I've had his highlighters, I loved his highlighters. So I was like, let's get a bronzer. This is Tara. I got the mini size because I wasn't sure. Yes, you could see I've used it once. I had to see, I'm like, this is so expensive. If it doesn't work, this is going back today. And I tried it and it works. So excited. So anybody that's my same shade, Tara will work for you. That's the most exciting thing. And I purchased one of their highlight duos. This is Moodlight. I have the one that also looks like this kind of duo, and I think it's incandescent. It's like a blush and a highlight. Beautiful. That is beautiful. I decided to try this. This might have to go back, and you could see it, but I think that it was too, like, it was too ashy. So this, I'm gonna try it out one more time, and then if it doesn't work out, it's gonna go back. And it's not like it's a rush because stores aren't even open, but it's just one of those things that I was like, do I like it? Do I love it? I don't know if it's making my face ashy or if it's showing up at all. It shows up on my hand, but it just, when it came time to putting it on my face, it didn't really work. There was a disconnect. And then the last three things that I got, the eye quads. I've never tried an eye quad. Every time I've gone into my local Sephora, I've walked by Honeymoon and I've just looked at it and been like, I can't do it. And then there was something about this quarantine and this sale that I was like, you know what, let's just do it. So I did it. And this is Honeymoon. This is probably the quad that you see the most people with. And these are supposed to be the ones that perform wet or dry, I think. I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. But look at that. Like, how I said no to this for so long is beyond me. Next thing, the next eyeshadow palette that I'm super excited about. But does anyone keep these sleeves? I don't know, like it just seems so much of a hassle to have to put it back in there. I don't know if I'd actually use that sleeve all the time. I got Nude Dip because this was another one that was like highly recommended. It's a very cool tone neutral palette. I feel like that doesn't help. This is beautiful. I'm not gonna swatch it because I don't want to waste these beautiful colors on my hand, but that was another that I just saw swatches of, saw everybody with it, and I'm like, sold. You got me. I need it. If you notice, all the Tom Ford ones that I've got so far are the wet to dry formula. I don't know why. The other ones are beautiful, but I heard better things about this wet to dry formula, so that's why I got those first, especially if it's like the very first time I'm trying this brand. The last Tom Ford eyeshadow palette I got was Suspicion. These are the three all together that I bought from Tom Ford. I just had to. They are beautiful, and I find that if I'm going on a trip or if I'm in a hurry and just want to grab one, I love them. This is gorgeous. So this is Suspicion. This was Honeymoon. And this is Nude Dip. So excited to try these out. I'm really looking forward to it. I think that this is going to be an amazing formula. I'm so grateful for all of those that have stuck around. I know this is like a painstakingly long video. I had so much to share, and I finally have everything from my like shipments that were coming in, and so I didn't want to like do a video and then wait for another box and do a video. So this was everything that I got during the sale. Yes, it was excessive. If you have any recommendations for future sales or other products that I should try, leave them down below. If you've already tried one of these products and you love them and maybe you found like a cool way to use it, also let me know, or just let me know what you think about the video in general. Thank you so much. I will keep you guys updated on a get ready with me using some of these products that I have down below, and maybe I'll do like a video that talks about what worked and what didn't work. Let me know if that's something that you might be interested in. Okay, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.